觀察問題啦，同埋咧睇下咁多個商鋪閂咗門都唔敢做生意啦。OK， 所以咧我哋多謝區長，佢今日咧嚟講咗好多重要嘅點，就係咧就將會擺啲監控喺啲街度，咁我要同啲商家商量，大家一齊合作咁樣。因為呢啲監控咧就會向嗰個同個警察局聯繫一齊嘅，所以我哋咧就會變咗個犯罪率會減低。
We have done it before, so now it's easy to do. Once you identify the stores, you have a connection with one of the cameras. You point towards the street in the corridor. Has been extremely successful, and we pay for the camera. The stores, the business have an existing camera system that feeds in. If an action happens on the street, the police department already knows what camera to go to. They already know how to pull down the information, and it allows us to apprehend the person.
So basically, you're working with the store owner.
Yes.
And set out a camera in front of the store.
Yes. We use routine. Many stores have cameras already inside the system to protect in the store. We attach our camera right to the existing system, but we point this camera along the street in the corridors. So if something happens on the street, we're able to identify the person. That's why we have the partner here with Rosita, when we're reaching out to the other local bids in the area. That's the importance of having a community-based partner. As soon as Rosita identifies the store, get the person to install it, we pay for the installation, we pay for the camera, we do everything to just partner with the local store. It's a great community. Yeah, I see that.
They're afraid that,
I am Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams. Join the voices across the country in general, but specifically here in Brooklyn, to state that we stand united against hate crimes in our city and country, but we also stand united with our brothers and sisters from the Chinese community. They have been experiencing a substantial increase in hate crime. We have witnessed what happened a few days ago when 8 innocent people were shot in Atlanta, but that is only matched by the level of hate that we are witnessing here right on the streets of the city of New York. This is unacceptable, and we will not stand by and pretend as though this is not happening every day. And this community knows me and I know them. I'm not a new friend. We are allies for so many years on fighting against hate and anti-Asian views that some people have in this city. It increased more and more during the period of COVID-19 when the former president called COVID-19 the Chinese disease, and that sent signals to the sick people who wanted to harm our fellow New Yorkers and fellow Americans. But we say today, you harm a Chinese citizen, you harm every citizen of this city. And we're not going to remain silent when something like this happens. And we want to say to our police department, treat these crimes as hate crimes and investigate them accordingly, and let's hold people accountable for when they carry out acts of violence of this magnitude. If we are silent, we will condone it and allow it to continue invested and grow. This community has provided so much resources and support during COVID-19. Over 200,000 PPEs, delivery of food, knocking on NYCHA doors and going into inner cities, part of the city, to give support. In spite of what they were going through with their small businesses and harassment, they remained steadfast and supported the people of this city. And so I say thank you for that, but I also say we are united around preventing the level of hate that we are seeing. And so today, I joined with Dixon Mai from Sunset Commuter Services and Rosita Pay from Brooklyn Community Improvement Association, and from our security patrol that's here as well, Winnie from the Archway Association. We come together today to talk about this increase that we are experiencing hate crime. There were 28 such incidents in 2020, up from 3 in 2019. And when you look at the NYPD data, already we're seeing a trend here in 2021. Our city and nation, we are facing a crisis of violence that has been faced for months, and we need to end it. And it's been fueled by the propaganda, both verbally and through social media. Social media companies must do their role to weed out those on social media that continues to use their platform to fuel hate. We can't continue to see this happening. We gotta fight discrimination head on and meet it head on. Today, I am pleased to state that my office as Brooklyn Borough President, we're going to use our discretionary dollars to expand a program we started almost 2 years ago called Safe Shopper. We're committing $10,000 to expand this initiative. It will spearhead and deploy security cameras outside the selected local businesses that will help the police department identify anyone who's targeted this community. This program has been successful in parts of Crown Heights and parts of East New York and other parts of the borough. We are connecting with pre-existing security systems in stores where we will supply a camera that will face the street and help the police department immediately identify anyone who's attempted to carry out an illegal action, particularly a hate crime. This is a cost-effective way to utilize and partner with our existing businesses to identify this problem. We're also calling on the City Council to expand funding for the program so that it can support small businesses around the city. We must harden soft targets so that we can send a message that there's an omnipresence against hate, so that individuals who carry out hate, we will arrest you, we will prosecute you. That's the message we have in our city. There is no place for hate in New York. And so again, I want to thank our partners and our local businesses for joining us in this initiative, and with the VA Cop Security Patrol and the police department as part of this important initiative. At this time, I want to call the grant recipient who will be receiving the grant, and Ms. Rosita Pay, and then we will hear from Mr. Dixon from Sunset Service Commuter.
President, my name is Rosita Chen. I own a real estate office on Sunset Park for 30 years. And during the pandemic and the hate crime, I'm afraid to open up my store. As you can see, a lot of stores closing up, and that will affect the economy in the community. And I thank you for taking us over and concern about our community and come down here to do the best we can. And then I also thank you NYPD 17-16 people, send more power to control and make the neighborhood safe. Thank you again. Again, I'm so thankful for Borough President Eric Adams to concern our community safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosita. And now Mr. Dixon Mai.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Dixon Mai from the Sunset Park commuter van owner. So we're running the commuter van service over the 25 years around the Sunset Park. So we are support the install the camera security system in the ADM area. To support them for all the community and for them for our neighborhood. Like, and it's the first step to enter the hate crime violence happen around the ADM area. Anyway, thank you, Mr. TV, Aaron Adam, and care about our community. Prevent and retreat we ask. Thank you. And thank you everyone come support this event. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. And we want to continue to reach out and partner with the local police department to give out information. See something, say something, record something. We can prevent this hate violence in our community.